What if I told you that the biggest power move Black Americans could make is to leave America altogether? That instead of fighting a system designed to keep us down, we could create something greater elsewhere. For centuries, we have built this country, our labor, our culture, our brilliance. But what have we truly gained? Every decade, America finds a new way to betray us. From slavery to Jim Crow, mass incarceration, and economic suppression, the cycle never ends. So I have to ask the question, is it time for Black Americans to leave the U.S. for good? Now, this isn't just a wild idea. It's happening right now. More and more Black people than ever are leaving the U.S. for Africa, the Caribbean, and even Europe in search of a better quality of life. So today we are breaking it all down. The history, the impact, and what a Black exodus from America would actually look like. Let's get into it. To begin, let's rewind to the Civil Rights Movement. We fought integration, believing it would give us equality. But what really happened? Black businesses that once thrived during segregation were wiped out completely once we were allowed into white spaces. Our economic power collapsed because we went from buying Black to buying white. White America never truly integrated with us. They simply allowed us into their spaces on their terms. Now, some of you may think that's a wild statement, but think about it. Before integration, we had Black Wall Street, self-sufficient Black towns, and entire industries run by us for us. But integration didn't give us more power. It made us dependent on a system that never had our best interests at heart. So I have to ask the question, so was integration really a step forward? Or was it a Trojan horse that weakened our economic foundation? So let's get real for a moment. America has a long history of giving us just enough hope to keep us fighting, but never enough justice to actually let us win. After slavery, they promised us 40 acres and a mule, then snatched it back. Black soldiers fought in America's wars, but when they came back home, they were still treated as second-class citizens. The war on illegal substances and mass incarcerations were just new forms of slavery, targeting Black men, destroying Black families. Even until today, as we speak, we watch as reparations conversations go nowhere, while other communities get financial restitution with no debate, no questions asked. Let's be clear on one thing. America has never, I repeat, America has never been fully invested in our success. The question is, how long do we keep begging at a table and for a seat at a table that was never built for us in the first place? Now let's talk about something that's happening right now, that's actually happening. The modern day Black exodus. More and more Black Americans are leaving the U.S. and finding peace, success, and opportunities abroad. Countries like Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa, among many, are welcoming Black Americans with open arms, offering citizenship, even dual citizenship, and business incentives. The cost of living in places like Ghana, Costa Rica, and Thailand is far cheaper than in the U.S., allowing Black expats to build wealth faster. Many say they feel safer abroad, less police brutality, less racial tensions, and less daily stress. Now, if we're going to be honest, we must admit we've been conditioned to believe that America is the only place to thrive. But what if that's a lie? What if freedom isn't something we have to demand, but it's something we can choose. Now let's get into some juicy information. Let's get into the big question. What would happen if all black people left America? Imagine the impact. Without a doubt, there would be an economic shift. Black spending power is nearly $1.7 trillion. If we took that elsewhere, America would feel it. Then we have cultural laws. Black culture fuels American music, fashion, sports, entertainment. Yes, even country music. It started with us. And without us, who carries that? Then you have the workforce collapse. Many industries rely on black labor, from service jobs to high-level expertise. If we left, who would fill these gaps? Make no mistake, none whatsoever. America needs us more than we need America. But for centuries, they've convinced us we have no other option, and that ends today. So you may be asking, well, what is the solution? So where do we go from here? Should every black person leave America? Not necessarily, but we do need to start thinking differently. That is key, and it's a must. Well, one thing we all can do is explore your options. Look into visiting or living abroad. You might be surprised at what's out there. Another thing we can do is rebuild our power, whether in the U.S. or abroad. We must build our institutions, our businesses, and our communities. Then we have to stop begging for a seat at the table. We've been trying to fit into a system designed to keep us out, and it's time to build our own. So the choice really is ours. Keep fighting for a system that resists our success, or take our power and create something new. The future of black people isn't in asking for a better America. It's in creating a better reality for ourselves. I want you to drop a comment below in the comment section. Would you ever leave the U.S.? If so, where would you go? Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and repost, because this is the conversation America doesn't want us to have and that we need to have. Peace, love, and light for watching. This has been Sankofa Sessions Podcast with your host, Chief Apostle Veronica Israel. Always remember that you are powerful. You are intelligent. You are a creative manifestation of the creative force itself. And never let anybody or any ideology tell you differently. And until next time, peace be with you.